So I'm here to talk about that video I made, y'all, about the whole story time thing, about that one video, which I'll insert the clip here.
How you feel? Props to you. Pat yourself on the back for being stupid.
Okay, so basically that whole video was about a situation that I was dealing with, and so basically the situation is in the process of getting resolved, but I still want to talk about some things about it, and I'm gonna be vague, y'all, because the situation is getting resolved finally, and like there's just a little mishaps, I don't know, y'all, but if I'll call it that, but it's just been a lot, y'all, but I still just want to speak about it and spread some awareness to y'all, and just, yeah, speak about it and talk about two things about it too. So in the first video, I did have to not make it, sorry y'all, I'm cooking, but I had to like redo it, because first of all, it was very echoey. I don't know if y'all can hear it in that clip that I inserted, like the clip that y'all seen and stuff, but two, like the situation is changing and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna be vague about it, and I'm just gonna talk about it and spread awareness to, like, and also to, you know, why not, you know, like, it's just something that I would want people to be cautious about, and people who chewed me out about it, shout out to my aunt and best friend, like, y'all, and just cause, like, you know, feelings are valid no matter what the situation is, and like they're right to chew me out about it because some parts of that situation wasn't right. And yeah, but I just want to talk about it, y'all, because I love and trust y'all, and I care about y'all, and I would not want to see anybody go through this, especially the mental effect. So the first thing I want to talk about that's work related is the little troll comments that I'm getting, and also, yeah, about the work I do, and I just want to speak on that. First of all, it's just kind of sad to me that I have people who I talk to, people that are my friends or family, that were talking down about my work or about me and what I do, like being so like very like ignorant about the job I do, like caregiving and stuff, because I'm a caregiver, y'all, and I love what I do. Like, this has been a great experience, y'all, and it's something I want to keep pursuing, and definitely go into some more healthcare stuff, you know. I am finishing school for my creative writing major, which I'm very excited about that. And yeah, but yeah, I just want to talk about that. First of all, we're not babysitters, and we don't just wipe people's butts. That's two things I'm gonna say right now, is that that's not all we do. And for all the people who are trolling and saying that stuff, that were coming on my comments and my social media and stuff and saying that, you know, like I said in the clip, pat yourself on the back for being stupid, because that's just crazy to me that you think that's all we do, and that's the first thing that comes to your mind. Like, no, that's not what we do. If y'all could see the work I do and how I've helped my patients, my clients, you know, that's what we call them, mentally and physically, y'all would see, like, this is more than just wiping butts and babysitting, which we don't do. Like, that's not what we are. Like, literally, like, first of all my clients can use the bathroom pretty well, so second of all, yeah, that's not what we do. We sit here and we help them in ways they never thought they could be helped, doing things that they never thought they could do again, filling their desires, you know, helping them mentally. One of my clients, I've helped her really good mentally, and I've been getting good reports back from, you know, from her family, and like they seen a change in her, and I'm proud about that, because I've seen a change too, and I'm proud of her. I'm really proud of her. And one of my clients too that I don't have anymore, I'm proud of her and proud of what she was able to get herself to do, you know, after going through a hard time in her life as well. And yeah, and it's a rewarding job mentally, because it makes you feel good, y'all. Like, I love helping people, and I love caring for people, and I never thought like this would be something that God opened a door for me to do. Like, when I asked to step in my purpose, I did not think God was gonna open this door for me, y'all. Like, I've worked in retail. I've worked at Walmart, the stadium, like McDonald's, like not caregiving. I volunteered at the NICU. Like I used to work at elementary school. Like, and I was just like, I thought that's the only things I could work in, but no, like I'm just really happy I was blessed with this opportunity, and I'm able to help people in ways I never thought I could help somebody. And honestly, that feels good and it's very rewarding. And I feel blessed, I feel really blessed. And to all the trolls, which is so crazy because some of them, you're not very discreet, because like some of y'all people, which is sad to say, I know who some of these people are behind these fake accounts, which is very low and sad to say, like, and it just sucks and it hurts that people that I trusted and cared about are bringing me down about something that I really like to do, all because their ignorant mindset. And I just want to say, like, to all my caregivers, I'm proud of y'all. Like, I know how it can be sometimes, but it's good work. It's fantastic work, and like being in that kind of field, y'all, it's just amazing and it's something different. You don't know how you're helping this person. And I've had my clients' neighbors tell me, like, this is something really good and you have real good patience for this. And like, like, that's amazing job that you do. Like, it can be hard sometimes, and that they were just applauding me, and I just felt good. Like, you see, like, it's a rewarding job, and I just wish people would see that instead of jumping to ignorant comments and stupid, like, things that they think is just what caregiving is when it's really not. So, to all my trolls, like I said, pat yourself on the back for being stupid and ignorant, because that's what you are. And like, I'm not gonna tolerate it. I love what I do, and that's too bad. And I just know half of y'all putting me down could not do what I do. And I'm sorry if that sounds mean, but y'all really couldn't, because that's just not okay for you to talk down on me and act like you're better. And it's just like, y'all can't always do everything someone else does. You know what I mean? So, and on that note, that's how we gonna leave it at that. I don't pay attention to ignorance, but I am gonna address it this one time and one time only, is that you're not gonna be putting me down or other caregivers down for what they do. In reality, you don't even know, and one day that could be your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa needing a caregiver. So, the other thing I wanted to address was the situation I was going through. And I'm gonna be very vague, like I said, y'all, because it's getting handled, but at the same time, like, there's still some lingering questions. But hey, so basically, I just wanted to talk about, like, how important it is to speak up for yourself in any environment, whether it's the workspace, if you're volunteering, any workspace you're working in, or any place you're involved in. Always speak up for yourself. Now, I know that sometimes, yes, it can be hard. Trust me. We might feel scared. We might feel like, is this really happening? Are we crazy? Like, is this fair? Did I do something wrong? All the above, like, did I, like, just all kinds of things that makes us scared to speak up for ourselves, or, we're not used to speaking up for ourselves, or whatever the case may be that prevents us from speaking up for ourselves, you know what I mean? So, whatever the case may be, like, when it comes to speaking up for ourselves, I know it's hard, especially if you weren't taught or raised that way and you were just like more of a passive aggressive person or empathetic person, you know what I mean? So it definitely is hard, y'all. It definitely is hard. But one thing I do want to talk about is that when you feel like if you feel like your feelings are valid, but you just at the same time feel like you don't know, please speak up still, please, because I just had a situation happen to me where I was scared to speak up about something that happened in the workspace for me, and I just was going back and forth and, feeling like, is this really happening? Should I speak up? Like, am I in the wrong? Am I feeding into it too much? Am I doing too much? And, like, I would ask my friends about it, and my best friend, if she's watching this, yes, girl, I'm talking about you. Like, I talked to some of my family and friends about it, but I talked to them about it after this whole situation just got crazier and crazier. And then like I started to feel myself mentally change and get drained to the point where I'm just like, okay, I need to tell somebody about this and see what they think. And that's another reason why we probably don't speak up, is because we need some sort of validation to see if what's happening to us is really happening and if this is okay or not. And that was part of my problem too, was what is happening? Like, am I valid to feel this way? Should I even be feeling this way? Like, this is happening to me, but like, I don't know if my feelings are valid, you know what I mean? And sometimes we do need people in our lives to step up and help us figure that out. Trust me, like, I'm still figuring all this out, and I'm 22, y'all, so please don't be hard on yourselves. Especially in my generation, I get a lot of our families did not teach us or raise us the right way, or we grew up in toxic homes, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just had some situation happen to me where I just was like getting to the point where like, okay, am I crazy? Like, is this happening to me? Like, am I valid for this? And like, I was talking to so many people. Like, I had a little army behind me, and they stood 10 toes behind me and was like, this is not okay. This is so yeah. And I just, the situation was just really crazy to the point where like I was scared to get in trouble and just feeling some type of way. And I just was like, I was just going through it, y'all. And that's what I wanted to talk about, is please speak up for yourself no matter what. Like, if you feel like, even if you're right and you think what you're about to do is wrong, still speak up, because there's no way we're just feeling like this and thinking we're crazy, but at the same time, we're not. And what's happening to us is not okay, and what's happening is not fair. Regardless of the situation, regardless of the little mishaps that happen, you know, you deserve those answers, you deserve that peace, you deserve to get a solution, a resolution for yourself. And I just feel like it sucks because so many people out here go unspoken about what happens to them just because they don't feel valid in how they feel. And long story short, the situation right now is getting handled, I guess. Like, you know, there's still some mishaps, some lingering questions, some, you know, all that. But long story short, everything is getting handled and stuff. And I just wanted to say, like, speak up for yourselves, please, in the workspace, because our feelings matter. You know what I mean? Like, we deserve to feel safe and right and treated right in the workspace. You know what I mean? And as important to the people. You know what I mean? And like, I just feel like we need to find ways to feel like we're valid in our feelings. We need to find ways to make sure like we are treating ourselves with respect by getting the respect we deserve, because there's no way that there's so many people out here feeling the way I felt, going through the same things I was going through. Like, trust me, I was on TikTok looking this situation up, and so many people were going through the same thing too. And I was just like, so like, see, and I just felt a little more valid. And I was just like, this is crazy that I'm going through all of this just to feel valid, when in the end what was happening wasn't right, wasn't okay, and wasn't respectful, and I wasn't being heard, and I wasn't getting my needs met until something actually finally went down where it did get met. And you know, I'm not knocking on caregiving or any job, and this is not about my job, like what I do. This is about how you're heard and treated in the workspace by anybody, and if your needs aren't met, because that's not fair to nobody, especially you, especially if you're sitting here working your butt off. You deserve that respect. You deserve whatever you're working for, working towards. So that's why I just wanted to come on here and say, y'all, like, I do have to be vague with the situation because it's in the process of getting handled, but at the same time, I want to speak about it because it's not okay. It's not fair that people are going through sleepless nights feeling like, okay, did this really happen? Is this really happening? Is this person, you know what I mean? Like, just feeling like we have no say when it comes to the workspace, having no answers, no communication, all that. And it's just ridiculous. And I feel like more people too, like, need to see that, like, you need to be hearing people out when you're working with them, because you can't just sit here and treat them however, and then, you know what I mean? Like, you need to sit here and actually treat people with respect, treat people like humans. We're all just trying to live out here at the end of the day. Like, there's just no way, like, these certain circumstances happen and we can't do nothing, and we feel hopeless. And I just don't want nobody to feel like that. Like, None of my viewers, if you're going through something where you're not feeling hurt and you feel crazy for your feelings, trust me, you're not crazy. 9 times out of 10, you are in the right and you are valid. I'm just really glad to shout out to my friends that made me feel valid, to my family that made me feel valid, because once I seen their anger, my confusion and sadness slowly turned into anger and confusion too. And because you gotta stand up for what's right for yourself, y'all. You got to, like, and sometimes too, like, I pray on it too, regardless of everyone's beliefs, I pray on it too and see what God wants me to do, see what's up, see if I'm tripping, see if, you know what I mean. And it goes into a lot of reasons why I just didn't say much until now. And when I barely told my family and friends now of what's going on, you know what I mean? And, like, it just sucks because I just hate that we have to feel like we need to feel valid first, or we need to speak someone to see if we're tripping when we should just be so firm in our feelings, y'all. And it's just not fair what people be doing or putting us through, and they don't even know themselves. So that's what I just wanted to come on here and say that, y'all. And, like, I love my job, and it's opening doors to opportunities like I never thought I could walk into. And I just wanted to spread awareness about that, y'all. Like, I know y'all was trying to get some tea, which some of y'all probably were, y'all nosy little butts, but I'm being vague on the situation until it does get to that point where, like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna actually speak on what happened. But until then, which I really hope it don't get like that, until then, I'm just here, y'all, and I'm just doing my thing still, and I'm just still continuing to thrive and pray and do what I gotta do, and, keep learning on the road ahead and as I go, because at the end of the day, y'all, we're still learning, we're not perfect, and sometimes we don't understand what's going on, and sometimes we just feel scared or alone, or just not, like I said, valid, y'all. And I just hope that whoever is going through a similar situation, no matter what place you work or whatever you do, please speak up for yourselves, for real. It's not a joke out here, especially in these times. Nobody has time to be playing like that or playing with us. And I know a lot of the people who watch me, like, I know a lot of y'all are trying to learn different ways, to handle things, and so am I. And I just want to say, shout out to y'all for getting up and still trying to do what you gotta do, trying to heal or trying to get through life or just learning, you know what I mean? We're all trying to learn, we're all trying to live at the end of the day. And if you ever feel like something's not right, and even if the whole world thinks you're wrong, but you know it's not right, do it. Do what you gotta do, y'all. Because at the end of the day, nobody deserves to be played with. Nobody deserves to feel like that. Nobody deserves to be feeling stressed and panicking and feeling like they're crazy. Because trust me, I hate that feeling. And it's slowly getting better, y'all. But at the same time, like, that just kind of messed me up for a little bit. And, like, I try not to let it show, because people will take anything you're going through and throw it in your face nowadays, or be like, oh, girl, did you... No, like, I'm not about that. Like, that, I don't like that. Like, we should not take people's pain and enjoy and rejoice on it. Like, we should not be doing that. We shouldn't be finding joy in people's pain. Because at the end of the day, you're probably going through some pain too. And you want people to be joyous about that? I think not. So that's what I wanted to say, y'all. And yeah, if y'all are going through this, I'm here for y'all. You know what I mean? Even if I don't know y'all, like, it's still good to have somebody to support you and make you feel right about everything. You know what I mean? So yeah, y'all, that's what I wanted to talk about. I do want to do more of these little talking topics that I came up with. I don't know if y'all are interested in that. Let me know. Some of y'all did let me know on Instagram, like, that's interesting, because I have some topics I do want to talk about, even that my friends and me, like, some of my friends too be telling me, like, there's things that need to be talked about, or topics just to talk about and chill and stuff, you know what I mean? And there's some things that I do want to talk about and help people through, because I have plenty of experiences, you know what I mean? So yeah, y'all, that's all I wanted to come on here and say, y'all. Please, y'all, if y'all are going through something, please speak up, please, because nobody deserves, I would not wish this on my worst enemy. I would not wish this on anybody, to be going through your mental thinking you ain't valid when you are, when you really are. So yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. I'm sorry if I post this one late. My computer's still acting up, so I don't know if this will be posted on Tuesday, but yeah, y'all, when y'all see this video, hey, and yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope y'all like these talking videos. I'd be nervous to do them because I hate my voice, and like, this is just something new I've been doing on my channel, so I might do more, we'll see. But yeah, y'all, I'll see y'all in the next vlog. I'm gonna be cooking it up. I know some of y'all probably tired of the cooking with me videos, but I love to cook, y'all, and I don't really get to express that, you know, so I try to dabble in it when I can. So yeah. I'll see y'all later. Bye.